Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to be a bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
One of the topics for Bill's Thrills. I didn't blow the second one, apparently.
So you have a secondary topic?
I went the secondary. I had two of them written up,
Good
ready
job.
to go. 'Cause I didn't know where Jake was going to go
Good
with
job. That's pretty impressive, actually.
The graduate school coaching tool. The graduate school coaching tool. Not everyone is the same. Josh Heupel's Saturday press conference was graduate school.
Was it?
It was as
The Tennessee coach.
it was as good of a press conference as I've ever heard, and I'm going to say it was 90 seconds. And it was
That's it?
absolute,
Wow.
maybe a little bit longer than that, but
Post-game?
it was. He goes, "I'll just head this off right away," and he talked about the situation. Not once did he rant about football is screwed up, everything's a mess. We need some sort of legislation. Didn't say a word. He talked.
screwed up, but
he
yeah.
talked as if. I mean, if you were a fan at Tennessee, you're like, "That's our guy." He
God
was.
bless him.
He was so good. It was
That's why he's the head
remarkable.
coach.
And then he went through at that. I want to thank Nico
God.
for everything he did here.
They were tight.
Taking the high road.
He goes as a player, as his leadership, I want to thank him for everything. We have moved on, he said. Not like there was no, well, we're going to have a discussion later here. He's like, we've moved on. And
That's
then
why
he
he's
talked
the head coach.
about the power T. He said the power T is not bigger than me. It's not bigger than anybody in this place. They'll be playing
is
football at
beautiful.
Tennessee for years to come when I'm gone. When these guys are gone, there's been history in this program. He killed it so good. He talked about it was after the spring game. We had 110 guys run out there for the University of Tennessee. He talked about that. He didn't again never mentioned, woe is me. Tennessee, we're in trouble. We have a situation. We have to fix this. I mean, most people would have went on a rant with some form of like, so we have to get our arms around this problem. Nope, he didn't do that.
He's got to get his arms around and get in the quarterback there.
I mean, and he talked about, he goes, we've won in different ways before. We'll win here again. We have players here. But
That's beautiful. It is.
Just go back and listen to about it's 90 seconds. And it was so good.
That's why
It was
he's a
just,
leader.
it was one of those things where, like I said, if I'm a Tennessee fan right away, I listened to that and I was like, also, he just seemed likable. I mean, he seemed extremely, extremely likable. And he's always been known as not a lot of words. You know, how many times have you heard just crazy quotes from Heupel?
You don't.
You
don't.
You don't.
You never do.
And he walked into a mess. He came into Tennessee.
I like this.
He came into Tennessee after losing the blanking out on the guy's name that the head coach that got
Jeremy Pruitt.
that got in all those issues.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like that.
Jeremy
And he
Pruitt.
walked into, and you want to talk about a fan base that's a firestorm?
Oh.
Tennessee's a firestorm. I mean, it is a complete. It just hang on. You know, and I was just like I said, I know Heupel a little bit. I have spoken to him before, but not enough to know him, and he wouldn't know me. You know what? Unless I reminded him. You know, he'd be like, "Oh, I do remember that, Bill," but he wouldn't know me.
He's big time.
I was so blown away by how he didn't punch at the system. He didn't do anything, and he just took the high road. And if I'm a Tennessee fan, I'm like, no matter what, got the right guy. We got the right guy.
What if they win 7, though?
Yeah,
They still the right guy?
I would
Quick
say
memories here.
I would say that he hasn't. Does he have an out this year? I think he sure does.
I think he
I don't
does.
think there's any fan base that are going to lose their mind if they won 7 or 8 when their quarterback walked out the day before the spring game, which is unprecedented. What's happened has never happened before.
I hope you're right.
It's never. Has it ever happened before?
No.
I mean, nothing
I've
like
seen
this has
teams
ever
lose their
happened.
quarterback and coaches get fired, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you're right.
Now, I will say this: after a while, that you are correct on this is that nobody cares. Now, when someone plays Tennessee, no one's going to say, "Dadgummit, you guys lost your quarterback." That's
Bill, I'm
no,
telling you,
they're
right.
not. They're like, no, we're going to play.
I want you to be right. I'm very skeptical of it.
You think the
But-
fan base will turn on them after if they win 6 or 7?
If they would lose
They were a
their
playoff team last year.
opening game to somebody bad, I don't think it'll be, we're all right, guys.
I'm sorry. Do you think they'll turn them? I don't. I don't
don't know.
think they. I don't think they're going to.
I don't know if I have that
I
kind of
think-
faith that
yeah.
you have. I've seen too much here.
Yeah, if you lose a player,
He's so scarred.
Yeah,
He's so
no,
scarred.
I agree that I
I
agree.
mean, Bo was down to Kellogg. You know,
Yeah.
was cutting him slack.
No,
I mean,
hey, we're not.
none.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, no, I agree. I said that. There's
Yep.
you lose players. No, the other teams don't care. You don't care. Your fan base don't care.
They wanted to fire Bo.
But they will. There will be a this situation is because the difference is that okay, what they have ahead of them, what
Yeah.
they did to replace, and what they have behind them.
Oh, I think-
they could be in a little bit of
might be
a
right.
situation where they're like going, well, why do we not have a better quarterback already behind him? That would be the question they would say to him. Why do we not have a plan of?
Yeah.
Well, the plan is the guy's going to leave.
Right.
The day before the spring game
Right.
is a bizarro world deal.
Pretty bizarre.
But the point is, he was gold. He was gold.
That
in the press
is the
conference.
point. And he is that guy. And by the way, they were really close, Heupel and Imaliva. Very close relationship. So, and that what speaks well of Heupel, too.
It
by the way.
sounds as if yet no one's on the complete, and only a few people know the real answers. But it just sounds as if it was like, okay, maybe let's try to work this out. Then he no-shows Friday.
No show Friday was
And it was
big.
like, that was it. That was
That
like,
was
okay,
big.
enough.
But Bill, you
Enough's
can't
enough.
do that, right?
What?
You can't not go to practice.
Yeah. So whoever gave him that advice,
Yeah.
of
Yep.
like, hey,
Bad.
don't do it, don't no-show
Hold
practice. That's a bad deal.
Then you can't come back from that, I don't think. Heupel did the right thing, and you're right. He did take the high road, and that's beautiful.
Where does it go? Where this thing will be? This is close to being a 30 for 30 story.
I think so.
10 years from now, this will be discussed.
Yeah.
If he goes somewhere and he takes off, has an unbelievable career, wins a national championship, be like, oh wow, what if he takes off and nothing happens? Good for him.
Yeah.
Nothing happens for him. Doesn't get the money. Someone said, well, one of the teams that should look at him is Indiana. Okay, that's fine. You're starting quarterback at Tennessee. You're in the SEC.
Okay, that was one thing we didn't cover. He can't go to another SEC school because apparently the SEC has this rule in place. If you don't transfer by February 1, you can't go to SEC.
Oh.
So there's two
Yeah,
things.
you can't
I
go
know
to an
that.
SEC
There's
school.
two things. One, would you push back and do it? Because if he says he wants to go to an SEC school, he could. Because there's no stopping. Even though it's a rule, they'll put an injunction in. What are they going to do? I'm going.
Injunction.
The guy from Wisconsin left too. They said he couldn't get that. He left outside the portal window. I'm going.
Is there a team in the SEC that needs him?
Probably. My point is now I think the SEC and Sankey, let's just say, just name a team, Mississippi State.
Okay.
Imagine the conversation Sankey would have like that. Hey, you know what? We're going to challenge the SEC. We want him. We're going to challenge the
What
SEC.
would Sankey do?
Imagine that meeting.
What would Sankey
Hey,
do?
I'm gonna swing in and talk to you guys real
Sankey's
quick.
flex up.
Oh,
on
he'd be it'd be a big flex. But
Puffed
my
out
point is,
chest.
but how many times has someone been denied recently on a transfer?
Oh, that's a good point.
Hasn't happened.
Doesn't happen.
I don't think you'll see him test it.
I don't think they'll test it either. I don't think
he'll
they'll.
test
I don't think they'll test it.
I think UCLA, USC, Notre Dame, those are the schools I've seen mentioned. There's others.
Today will be a big day. Today there'll be things said today.
Here's the question I have. Is Tennessee going after a quarterback now? Are they going after somebody?
Well, I'm sure they'll be looking.
Or will
I'm
they
sure.
just
The
stick
window's what, the 23rd? Is that what it is? When's the window till? The portal window
April
for this?
26th?
The 26th.
Yeah.
Okay.
It opens Wednesday and closes April
Yeah,
26th.
just remember, the close means nothing.
Right.
Just the open.
Just the open.
Just the open.
Gotcha.
If the once
So,
you're in,
I mean, what I read is Tennessee will actively try to find a quarterback.
then how active is it?
I don't know.
Are they? I said that. What's the? And I said, and now you have no idea. You have no idea what's being said behind the scenes.
You don't,
So
and you don't know what the money is.
If you think there's not a starting quarterback somewhere that's in the group of five,
Okay.
that's really good, that hasn't had someone reach out to Tennessee
100.
and say, hey, FYI,
Hey, we got a
so
guy.
and so's available. He was all conference last year. He was this, and this.
Yeah, it's $2 million probably.
And you know what though? If you think about that, you talk about leverage and where they can go or not go. You imagine right now, like where would Mateer have went? He went to Oklahoma. Does he go to Tennessee?
Good question.
If that would have happened back, if the things would have been pushed back,
I just wonder what.
I mean, think what Tennessee would have been in the market for.
Wait a second. What if Imaliva goes to USC? Does Maeva just go to Tennessee?
Yeah.
So a little swap.
Just
Yeah.
do
A
a
trade,
swap? Yeah.
basically.
Here's the part that's super interesting. When no one knows again
it
what the
Miami?
true
30
facts
seconds.
are, is that they Tennessee fought for Imaliva. They're the ones that came up with this, and they said, no, that's pay for play. And they're like, we're doing it. We're fighting. So Tennessee did everything for that young man
Yeah.
He
to get
signed
him
the
that contract.
Yeah.
They did pay him
Good
more out of a
contract.
great contract
$8
out of high
million.
school. Yeah. And Tennessee pushed and said, you know what? We're going to make it happen for your family. And
$8 million.
And then he's like, right now I'm out.
It would have been $8 million over 4 years.
Bill, the headline again, please.
I got it right here.
Thank you.
The graduate school coaching tool.
It's amazing that you.
Bill, it is a Bugaboo Tuesday. What could be bothering you
Things
today?
that bother me, and if it's okay with everyone, if they could text in if they want like that, I thought I'd go back in time. Thought I'd go back
what?
in time.
To better times?
To better times in my mind.
Headline.
I still love the look of Off the Hook. I still love the look of Off the Hook. Elimination of distractions and celebratory reactions.
It's double whammy.
Whoa.
I'm bothered by the loss of the busy signal. I'm bothered
you
by
are?
the loss of
Wow.
the busy signal.
Okay.
The busy signal
Oh, my God.
was a staple in my life, and I miss it so bad. Think about that. At home, back in the day, family meeting, take the phone off the hook. Just take the phone off the hook. That's how we don't need distraction.
No.
Eliminate distractions.
do it.
And that's what you would do all the
lot.
time. A lot. The phone- Hey, take the phone off the hook.
Right.
No one's
lot.
we got to talk about it. It's a family. Something was going on. Might be some
a teacher
conversation.
might be calling.
Teacher might
Just take the phone
take
off
the
the
phone off the hook. It was incredible.
Oh, the phone's off the hook. God.
Also, Jake, it was so simple as you might be like home by yourself. You're gonna take a shower to get that. You don't want to miss a call. I take the phone off the hook. I take the phone off the hook. Shower, come back with the phone
Never
back on
thought
the
of
hook.
that.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
It was great because here's why: the busy signal signaled someone was home. That allowed someone
This
to know
is one of
that
his better.
someone is home. Because if it just rang like that, right away, oh, someone's home like that.
We
Then
don't
you-
have that anymore.
You don't have, because guess what? Your phone, there's call waiting or this. You go to automated system.
Right.
The busy signal
There's no busy
is
signal.
out of our lives.
Is
And
it completely out?
my parents still have a landline, so it's happened with them before. They've had it out. How about this one, Steve? The euphoric state when you dialed 24 times the biz and it finally goes through, and it's like hang up. 2 minutes later, hang up. All of a sudden, you're like, whoo! I got through, and then it freaks you out when no one answers. And then you just
Wait a second, it was just busy.
It's just busy. It is busy.
So then your mind wanders.
Then you
What's
wonder,
happening?
I
Just
think,
rush
like
out
that.
the door for something.
God, and the hell you caught for a long phone call, busy too long. My grandpa used to drive over to our house 2 blocks away because my grandma was trying to call, and like me and my sister on the phone too long. Grandpa would show up at the house, but grandma's been calling for like an hour. Can't get on the phone.
Can't get through.
Drive over. He would drive over in his car in his Ford Fairmont. He would drive over
Two
to the house.
teenagers in the house.
Yeah, 2 teenagers in the house. Like, come over. Yeah,
You just drive over.
just drive over and let you know. Hey, any chance we can get? Grandma would like to talk to you. May would like to talk to Sharon, but we
Just
can't.
drive over.
Let's drive. So Rudy'd have to get in the car in his Ford Fairmont. And he'd drive over. Is literally
I
2
wish
blocks
we could
over.
talk about this for an hour.
God.
This is amazing. That's amazing. You just drive.
2 blocks. You said 2 blocks. You drive
2
over.
blocks.
Who's
Who's
on
on
the
the drive
phone?
over? Who's on the phone?
Damn it.
drive back home.
They
Grandma's
drive
been trying to call for an hour.
They just drive back home, and then you also hear the "Get off the phone! Grandma's trying to call." Yeah, then you go, this is right there. Hey, I gotta go. Click.
My grandma.
It's like I was there.
My grandma just.
I still love the look of Off the Hook.
Oh.
Elimination of distractions and celebratory reactions.
You know, I had an odd moment the other day. Bill
Bet you did.
Bill had just called me, and I missed it, but I called him right back. And sometimes this happens if you call right back. I got the busy signal. I got it.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
That's rare, though.
I got
Yes,
it.
yeah, that doesn't.
I-
Oh, no.
I know.
What did it sound like, though?
What did yours sound like? It became more of a high pitched beep.
Is it?
later
Okay,
on.
so it's different.
This is like that's my disconnection almost. But the landline beeping.
Oh, okay.
I did it all the time. If all of a sudden, if I was home and I like, hey, I'm kind of expecting a call or something like that. If I'd go do something like that, I just take the phone off the hook. Just take it off the hook, and then you come back, put it back on the hook.
So you had how many phones in the house?
We just had 2.
Yeah.
We
We
just had 2 upstairs and downstairs. But the number of times like take the phone off the hook, family meeting.
Did you ever listen in on on Tamara's conversations with her friends.
And then it'd be downstairs. And the big thing was you try you try to lift it so slow. It was
then you
like,
had to put it behind rows.
Yeah. And it was like you were like diffusing a bomb. That's what it was like. It's like diffusing a bomb. It was like, okay, easy, and all of a sudden I'll say that they just yelling, get off the phone.
100.
But if you get caught,
100.
but if you got in,
Right.
then it was like,
Oh yeah,
I'm in. I'm in.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
do it.
imagine with two brothers like me. I mean, there was weird stuff going on sometimes. But anyway,
But there was no call waiting or none of stuff. It was just
I
a
don't think so,
busy
no.
signal. No, when we
there
grew
was
up,
no call waiting.
No, it was just that was it,
God,
and
you
that
missed
was
the busy
and it
signal.
signaled if someone was home or not. And Rudy would drive over after an hour. Rudy got and he,
Grandma's trying to call.
Somebody pick up the damn phone.
Just drive
they drive over 2 blocks.
2 blocks.
Come in. Hey, Grandma's trying to call. No, then you just catch because a lot of times your mom didn't know the phone was busy,
Right.
Because the downstairs phone, you're upstairs in the
Right,
phone,
right.
so that's who you want.
We have some responses. Might surprise you. We do. Sanderson says, I loved taking the phone off the hook. Okay. Triple H's dad, when did you get your first answering machine? Would be the question there from Triple H's dad.
When that would have been in the
I
80s.
never had one as a kid. I didn't go. Mine didn't happen until I was in college.
I don't know that we did.
I
either.
didn't have one.
Chris says, I still get the busy signal when I try and call and win something on your show or other shows on the channel. So I guess this phone line has a busy signal
Well,
still.
it's a
A
line.
landline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
landline. So it's got a
Yeah,
chance. Yes,
yeah.
it does. Landline's got it.
Corey says, Mom used to set the timer on the stove when on the phone with the girlfriend. There's a
Nice.
time limit here.
With a time limit on.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see.
Wow.
Sean says, I remember when we spent money to get call waiting. Exciting day.
Big time. But think about it. Was that better times? No. It was just all of a sudden you're on the phone. Beep. Hang on. And like that, and then it's like someone for your sister. Imagine someone for your sister like that. Yeah, she's not here. Back, that'd be it. Even though she was here, I'm not. I'm on the phone. And then also, it would just if you kept calling, it kept beeping. It could go on for 5 minutes. Just beep, beep.
Yeah, she's not here.
Yeah, no, that'd be it. Yeah, hey, I gotta click over. Yeah, not here.
Better times.
Casey.
God dang it, they were better
Better
times.
Casey says, whenever you heard somebody randomly breathing in the line, you
You
realize
Or
someone's
something would
listening.
drop in the
Just the
background.
background.
Marty!
Off! Get off! The best part, hear the click.
Just hear someone breathing.
Or the best bit when you got the intel. When you got the intel and you went up and you just said something. Huh? I heard you said that. Oh, and then that was And then all you're thinking is like, how much did they hear?
Exactly.
It's
That's what
all
I
that's
was
in your
gonna
mind.
say.
What do they know?
You did not hear that, did you?
How much did you hear?
Bill, the headline again, please.
Oh, this is beautiful.
We'll get it one more
Get
time.
the glasses on.
I got it right here. Gotta go to it real quick here. I still love the look of Off the Hook. Elimination of distractions and celebratory reactions.
That is
Better
fascinating. Bill's Thrills, Bugaboo Tuesday.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schweisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's a Wild Card Wednesday today.
Wild Card Wednesday, and I thought I would go to sports.
Ooh,
thought I would talk sports. The age of the team and the practice art is where you start. The age of the team and the practice art is where you start. How do you get game reps in practice? How do you get game reps in practice and competition scrimmages? Think about this now. I want you to think about this. Basketball, full game reps. You can go as hard as you want. You hear all the time, like, you should have seen what the scrimmage was like today. They do it all the time. They go they divide up and go all the time like that. Baseball, full game reps during practice.
You do it.
Full games reps.
Situational drills.
Situational drills and full game reps. How about softball? Full game reps.
Man on
free.
third.
Yeah, there we go. Do the whole thing. How about volleyball?
Yeah.
No, how about this one? Basketball, we're going to scrimmage K-State in August. Does it bother you? No concerns. 0. How about baseball? Any scrimmages? We're going to scrimmage Wichita State. No concerns. How about volleyball? Care one bit about them playing another team? Like, oh, whoa. Can't do that, but I have injuries. Nope, don't even consider it. Softball, nothing. Track and field, let's go. Let's bring up Oklahoma State and let's have a duel.
Bring them to the track.
Yeah, bring them to the track. Let's get it done. How about Klempa? Bowling. Like that. A lot of concerns.
East Campus,
yeah,
here we come.
Here we come. East Campus, can we do like a live? We're going live. Here we go.
Yep.
Nope, got a full deal like that. Wrestling, same thing. A lot of it's free flowing.
Yeah.
Fred can just sit and watch. Have you ever seen the videos of Houston practice, basketball practice? Is incredible. The other teams do it, but they put like a lid on the rim.
Oh.
So when you shoot, the ball can't go in.
Ooh.
So it's just all about steals and rebounds. It's all about steals and loose balls and getting after it and be able to go like that. But your number one revenue sport, football, right away. Whoa. Are we doing a live scrimmage with someone else? Whew, a little dicey. How about practice? I mean, how many times? So the age of your team. So you want this functioning team to be able to play, and there's 22 on the field. You got special teams. You have all these things going on to function at the highest rate. It's the most popular sport. It's the most watched sport in college, and yet it's the hardest to practice.
Yeah.
There's nothing even close to the conversations that go on behind closed doors of how you're practicing, what you're doing. There's always some point, because how do you perfect yourself to be like an unbelievable relay team in swimming? You do it.
Just keep
full
doing
speed.
it.
Just keep doing it, and you do it at the height. This is like Olympic mode. Here we go.
There's no real
That's that.
situations.
No,
You're swimming in a pool.
In football, can you imagine? It's like, hey, listen, all the coaches are just going to go up in the stands, and we just want to watch. It'd be a disaster. Who's calling plays? So you're calling the plays? Well, who's calling the defense? Someone have a script, a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It would be it's mayhem with all the stuff that goes on. So the ridiculous conversations in this sport is the most complicated, and yet how you try to get them ready to play.
I don't know how you do it.
And so the age of your team helps you a lot, because like, hey, been around a lot.
Yeah.
They can practice better. They stay off the ground. We can do things better. But you have to have so many detailed
That's the
conversations.
age thing.
That's the age thing.
Okay.
Yes, and there's an art to how you practice. There's an art, but at some point in time, also you have to kind of say, "Hey, you talked about live. We're going to do live kickoff returns. How many do you get? How many live kickoff covers do you get before we actually do it in a game? It's not a lot, but yet it's expected to be.
You got to do it.
But
Yeah.
it's expected to be great when you turn when the foot hits the ball in August. It's expected to be great.
Here's what he's getting at, Jake. And this is the thing that, like, when your editor says, write about the scrimmage, okay, they just don't, there's the key word is situation. You got to work situation after situation after situation after situation. You have to drill those kids in situational football. It's involved, right?
It's very involved, and it's also very much based on how much in the physical contact with someone else. It's based on that, because the physical contact with someone else. Basketball, there's physical contact, but they will go and scrimmage as hard as they can against each other and think nothing of it.
No.
There's not one coach going like, yeah, we don't do that.
No.
You'd hear all the time about, you think that game was something? You got to see what a scrimmage is like.
Well, the women's basketball coaches bring men
to
scrimmage.
and they do it. They go right full court scrimmage, and they're running the court and they're going after it, and they get to evaluate. You don't get to evaluate very much, and there's not a lot alive. There's not a lot. You have to have it, but it's just, think about just the difficulty. Baseball, can you simulate a game? Every day
you can.
Every day you can simulate it. You can simulate a game.
Pictures and
every single day.
Here's something that John Butler said yesterday that goes right along with what you're saying. It's hard, and he said it with some sarcasm, that we have all these toys you can work on tackling, but you have to work on tackling bodies. There's nothing like tackling a body. You tackle a dummy. They have these other things you can work on.
Donuts, you roll these donuts with.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to tackle a body. It's way different, right?
When someone can
an actual moving body.
When it can change direction. And it's like, you talk about tackling, it's always like a couple things was vision. So right away, like that, I'm going to make a tackle. Running back's coming right there. He has no vision of you. You tackle different than when he has vision of you, when he can see you, because now he can make you miss. Now he has the ability to have, so that we call it profile, non-profile tackling.
See,
and so there's all these, there's different ways that you approach different avenues of it. And if you're not tackling live to be able to feel, because here's the deal. You do all these tackling drills, and you talk about where your head placement is, running your feet, accelerate your hands. You have all these terminologies you do all these drills, and you're tackling a donut, you're tackling this, or you're fitting up on somebody, and then you go in the back end, and you talk about, okay, let's talk about the tackle that's really made. How many is made with one arm? How many plays are made with swiping the leg? How many are made with all these different methods like that? Very few are just true fit up, thud up, like that. And then also the nightmare on defense is thud up. You know how hard it is to thud up? That's way harder than tackling, because it's like, okay, I'm just going to thud up, but he can make a move on you. But I'm just going to try to fit up
that would be really
thud him up.
frustrating. Yeah,
and it's so hard.
We're going to thud up. Great.
And it's like, yeah, easy. That's easy. And then if the running back's just kind of letting you thud up on him, well, that doesn't give him any reps of trying to make a play in space and different things. My point of it is how difficult it is.
I know.
Because like I said, you go down like that. Well, what are we going to do today in bowling? Well, let's go at it.
But here's the thing, Bill. This is why I love football more than any sport, because it's so involved. And that didn't really dawn on me till the last 7 years or so, 7 to 10 years. That's why I love it. All the situations and all of the moving parts. It makes it really easy to write about. It does, because there's so many people involved and there's so much that goes into it.
So think about trying to do all those scenarios without having an unbelievable amount of live contact.
And then having it look good on Saturdays.
When things are full speed.
And we expect it to look really good on Saturday.
Yeah, you expect it to look really good on Saturdays.
Yeah, we do. You do. And I will tell you, I appreciate that you guys have to make it look good, and it's not easy to get and then I appreciate the athletes too, because they have to ultimately make it look good. It's not easy. I don't take it for granted at all.
I would imagine, it'd be pretty safe to say, in basketball, there's times this last year in Nebraska, maybe a week, right? There was times of a week. There was a game Sunday and a game next Saturday. There was a time of a week that was in there. So during that week, there was probably a couple times for sure where it's full court, full on scrimmage.
100.
You don't go all of a sudden like that.
I think so.
You don't go in between the Northwestern and Purdue game on Wednesday. And you say, now you have like inside run. You have some periods where it's like, hey, this is on, we're going, like that. But it's not but you don't have that. I'm just telling you don't have that. And
because you can't.
You could like that, but it'd be hard to say, well, you know what? We went out in scrimmage. Now, I've seen some unique things like that. I wasn't part of it, but a guy told me about it because he was part of it when Sacramento State played Nevada, and Nevada played bad the week before, and they didn't warm up. They couldn't find him on the field because they didn't warm up, and they found out they were on the practice field doing a live scrimmage, ones versus ones before the game.
That's amazing.
It was incredible.
That's an outlier.
Yeah, that's an outlier, but it was an awesome thing.
Well, was there a headline, Bill, or not?
There was a headline. I didn't know you wanted me to read.
I'd like the headline again.
The age of the team and the practice art is where you start.
Oh God,
that is.
We
Bill's
could do
thrills.
a whole hour on that.
We could. The cool parenting tips Thursday. Young Ben's here. I'm curious what Bill has in store for us.
He told me I had to be here.
We're going to segue him into this situation that we have here.
All right.
This is going to be great.
Rejoice, have a voice. Rejoice, have a voice. Forget the reaction, keep the passion. Forget the reaction. We're going to go back in time. We're going to go to 1985.
Okay. Which is what?
1985, which is what?
Better
times.
Much better time.
I alerted Ben about a project, and Ben went to work. He went to the stacks of the Daily Nebraskan to see if we could find an article written to the editor by a young Steve Sipple. You and Alan, right? We had a phone conversation, didn't we, Ben?
Yes, we did.
And then I got a call from Ben and Alan on speakerphone.
Yes, you were on speakerphone.
Where were you located at the time?
In Alan's office.
He's in Alan's office. He's in Allen's office. And
Who's Allen?
The Daily Nebraskan general manager.
Okay.
Allen,
the head guy.
So he went to work. Let's look at this young Steve Sipple right here. Let's make sure we get this thing.
What year was
You printed it out? Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it's printed out.
85.
Yes.
Jake, I told you.
Hang on.
Yeah, you were right.
You alerted us about
Hang
this.
on. I'm going to try a different pair of glasses. That I think
You can't read.
Well, it's a little small. It's a little.
This was a letter to the editor written.
A letter to the editor in 1985. Okay, so UNL basketball coach Mo Iba held practice. Then the date that the NCAA rules aligned. He got caught and probably be reprimanded. It is the manner in which this violation was discovered that is disturbing. The most certainly by the I'm trouble reading this here. Hang on here.
Too small.
It's so small here to be able to read this like that. Yeah, is disturbing. The most certainly the in first case the record of the school's very own newspaper seeking out information on a violation within its own sports program. Sports editor Bob Asmussen. Obsession with relieving Iba of his job is obviously what led to the piece of investigation journalism. In parentheses, Sherlock Holmes would be proud. That's incredible. However, I think he is taking this personal vendetta a little too far. Isn't it trying to get someone fired just unethical? The investigation of violations within collegiate programs should be left up to the people who establish the laws, the NCAA. Steve Sipple, freshman, undergrad, undeclared.
Remarkably flawed. Just a dumb kid writing that. But
Do you recall writing that?
Yes.
All those words resonate with you?
I was incensed because I was a big Iba fan.
Man.
But the newspaper did its job. This is what's embarrassing. I just was a kid. I don't
think it's embarrassing at all.
Had a lot to learn.
Yeah, so
Probably helped you get
brought
the
up
job.
Sherlock Holmes in that.
Here's what I wanted to bring up with it. One, sometimes Steve takes some heat on the passion. He's writing a letter 40 years ago in defense of Nebraska basketball. He talks about his 53 years.
Yeah.
So when people start talking about Nebraska basketball, Sip, like that, he wrote an article or wrote a response into the Daily Nebraskan as a true freshman about being upset with how things were handled. That their own newspaper is the one who turned him in.
You were emotional.
No, I wasn't part of the newspaper at that point.
No, you weren't. No.
But I was. I was a huge Iba fan, and they went after him, and they would always go after him, and it everybody would go after Mo, and it drove me crazy. So I wrote a letter.
It was
to the editor.
Where'd you write that letter at? Do you know
where were you sitting?
Put us back in time.
Yeah, put us back in time. Where were you when you wrote it? Did you have to hand deliver it to the Daily Nebraska?
Ooh, good question.
I'm sure I wrote it in Able 6.
Okay.
I was in Able, and I did deliver it.
Hand delivered it
over.
over.
I was very proud that they ran it.
Was it framed in your house for a while?
No, it wasn't ever framed. I'm glad you found it. That was interesting.
Well,
that you found
here's
it.
the part where right away Ben tells me, he goes, I don't know if we can find this. This is going to be. I said this about the time frame. I think it is, Ben. It was. So walk us through how you had the research.
When you said 85, me and Alan were like, Sipple wasn't writing for the DN in 85.
No,
so that was what was confusing us.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
So we were going through we're like, maybe you got the year wrong. So we were looking through 87, 88, and we're like, hey, he's like nothing about Mo Iba. And then when we were just searching the word Iba, we saw a little letter to the editor from a young Steve Sipple, undeclared freshman.
How about the work of young Ben?
Good job.
That tells you right there what
it does.
He didn't go through.
investigative
I don't think it's good. I think we
research
can find it. I don't think it's there. And I would have just moved on and said, okay. But they found it. And I get the phone call. They're on speakerphone with him and Alan.
Yes.
And they give me the phone call on it.
You guys are amazing.
But
I'm
here's
serious.
the deal like that.
God bless you.
Like I said, rejoice. Have a voice. Teach your kids to have a voice. Don't just sit around like that and don't get involved. He wrote nothing there that was obscure, obnoxious. He didn't. He wrote it like that. If you read that, I'd be like, yeah, what are we doing?
It's the newspaper's job. I want to say that. I was off base on that part. It did incense me that they went after him in that way, though. They're having practices illegally. I was like, really? We're going after him. And I knew they were going to get him, and I was really upset about it. Hey, Ben, that's amazing, though. That's amazing that you found it. That's amazing.
And also,
in-depth here.
as a freshman, you wrote the Daily Nebraskan. I think that's incredible. A chance of me doing that, Ben, would you have done that?
No, I would just use social media.
Social media is just, So now
There was
it's
no
like
social
But
media.
imagine there was no social media, Ben. You got to
Yeah.
put yourself back in the pre-social media
Yeah, I
time.
got to put myself back in time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if I'd have been passionate enough like you about Moiba.
I loved Moiba.
Yeah, and I brought this up because of the conversation in basketball. Sometimes Steve takes him. Is there anyone more committed than Steve Sipple? That he's writing to the that 40 years ago he wrote a letter to the Daily Nebraskan with concerns about Nebraska basketball, and so that's pretty heavily invested.
Thank you,
right there.
Bill.
Did you show
Thank you,
that?
Bill.
Did you show that letter to the editor in your interview for the DN?
No, I didn't.
Were you concerned?
Not really.
Not really.
Those guys. Now, Bob Asmussen, who's a friend of mine, he had moved on, and I never really considered the ramifications of would this cost me an opportunity down the line to get a job there. I should have considered that. I didn't. But I
don't think you should have, because you wrote well and it was well thought out and you had a thought. That's the whole thing. Rejoice, have a voice, forget the reaction, keep the passion.
God bless
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Bill.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
Cool
it.
And teach your
parenting
kids to
tips.
do that. Don't just walk around, oh yeah, I'm saying that. Also, it was done in a great form. Now people would. Now what would you have done? Shot out maybe a what? Tweet. A little tweet, 2 sentences or something.
Snarky.
Really?
Yeah, always
really?
snarky,
That's what we're doing,
always
Osmussen?
snarky.
Something like that? That we're doing, Osmussen?
Right.
Yeah, and then you just boom, just check out after that and see if I get any likes. That thing was read. It was incredible. And the Daily Nebraskan,
Good job, guys. I did not expect this.
And-
This
and-
was a big part of my life that year.
and then I asked young Ben, did you take it out to the bars at all with you? Hey, I've been.
You might know who I am. Did you see this in the paper?
I was not
See this
eligible
in
for the
the
bars
bars.
at that point.
I just love Steve Sipple, undeclared.
Undeclared freshman.
Freshman, undeclared. That's incredible.
I'm just glad you found it.
Corey says, whatever Bill said for the headline, put that on a shirt, please. The headline.
Yeah, what was the headline?
Rejoice, have a voice. Forget the reaction, keep the passion.
Really good
that should put
headline.
on a t-shirt.
What was Sipple's headline for the letter to the editor?
I don't think I wrote
Yeah,
that.
I think there was like a.
There was-
They
there-
had like headlines for each
there
one.
was a
I think they
headline,
supplied the
but they
headline.
might supply
Maybe
that.
they might have supplied it.
NCAA, not DN, should investigate sports violations.
That part's flawed, but whatever. I mean,
But no, not for having the passion for it.
Right. No, I gotcha.
Teach your kids that.
Right.
Yeah, get involved.
Thank you.
Hey, if you see something, say something.
Bam.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there you go.
And
On the
young-
text line,
go
Sean
ahead.
in Omaha says, young Ben, great to see him. There you go, young Ben. Somebody
Thank
else
you.
says, good to see young Ben at the table.
Yes.
You have fans.
I
you still have
got-
fans, Ben.
I finally got invited back. So
And his hair still looks incredible.
His hair
by the way.
looks
Look at the
incredible.
hair.
Hair.
Look at the hair.
His hair looks incredible.
Oh, the hair.
Look at the hair. Yes. Look at him.
Oh, he's
Look
getting
at him.
confident.
Oh, yeah.
He's very confident.
This
Oh.
job thing has helped
The
him.
job
Oh,
thing is
man.
this is a new Ben. We've seen
Yeah.
it. We've seen
same Ben.
Yeah.
Just
It's
more
new Ben.
confident.
Same Ben.
Have you been babysitting for your sister?
Yes.
Yes, that's a big part
Yes.
of Ben's life. He's
He's,
an uncle.
he's a year and a half now.
Yeah. Ben's an uncle.
Good uncle.
Yeah, very good
They,
uncle.
they moved now though, so
Where'd
they're
they move?
My sister, they're in Elkhorn now, so they're
Oh.
closer to my parents
Okay.
than to me now. So they're probably gonna be.
What's the situation? Okay, so that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what's the situation with you will not have the flag football team next year?
I
Coach,
don't,
you were the-
Ben.
you were
I
the
don't
head
think-
coach.
I might not even be in Lincoln next year, so
Whoa.
Well, he's got a job offer.
He's got a lot of job offers.
we'll see.
Okay. Well,
Would you like to stay on the news side if it was
That's a good question.
If it was like New York Times, would you stay news side then? If it was that,
I don't know if I'd want to move all the way to New York, but I've been liking
your
news
hair
a lot.
fits New York well.
Hey,
It
that's,
does.
that's a good. I
good
wondered
compliment.
about that. You're versatile enough though. You could work news or sports.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I find news a little bit easier to write about than
Is that right?
sports. Yeah.
Really?
I think news writing's a little bit easier.
Why did you say that?
I mean, for sports, especially if you're writing after a game, like it's just, I don't know. It's really hard to, come up with your own opinion that's going to be different from everybody else's. And also, you're having to digest an entire, how long is a college football game? 2.5, 3 hour
yeah.
football game where, if something happens, like there's a fire, you kind of ask the same 5-6 questions every time, and you can kind of,
So you've had to cover
Style
breaking
it the
news.
same way.
breaking news.
Mhm.
He covers
You've
breaking
covered
news.
fires. Have you covered crime?
yeah, a little bit. Just doing like some rewrites of press releases.
Okay.
And having to like call dispatch to get some additional
All
information.
dispatch.
I wondered
yes.
about that.
Would you know when to use like a semicolon?
Oh yeah. He's a good writer.
Yeah, I mean that's something I don't know when to use. I have no idea when a semicolon would pop up.
Yeah, sometimes remembering everything with AP style is a little.
Oh, AP
Do
style.
you have an AP style book?
Yes.
Yeah.
What we
I've been
miss
supplied.
What we
with
miss
AP.
Ben the most is that Ben would meet us at the door as soon as the music came on. Ben was there,
He's ready to talk.
and he had to take every single
Yes.
single break. Now Ben, we have more breaks now. The show's longer.
That would have been 3 more takes I could have had.
3 more takes, and Ben has strong, and he doesn't come in kind of like with what way. What do you guys think about this? Ben comes in with his side of the story.
3 more takes.
3 more
3
takes.
more takes. You would have been blessed with 3 more takes every single day.
The confidence is
The
evident.
confidence is
It is flowing right now.
He's
Oozing. He's oozing confidence.
He's oozing confidence like that.
This is
This is a new Ben. This is
and
not
it's
young Ben. This
really
is,
refreshing.
It's
It
very
is.
refreshing, and he did do some incredible research work.
Well done, young
He
Ben.
headed to the Daily Nebraska.
Yes.
He headed over physically to the Nebraska.
Alan was very eager to help me with this task.
Yes.
Good.
Well,
Alan.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nice. Dr. Love today.
Oh.
Hung up. He hung up.
Try back in.
That
Anything
was
from the text line then.
Reed
Jake.
in Des Moines.
Yeah.
If you want to call back
Yeah,
in,
Reed,
Reed,
get a chance
please
to call back. I'm
back
not sure what happened there.
You'll call back.
There's a lot going on.
We got text we can get to before that. Reed, if you want to chime back in, go ahead.
Dr. Love answers what kind of questions?
Love and relationship.
Love and relationship.
questions. Yeah.
Thank you. And I'll try to delve into anything that I can.
And this is a weekly thing we're doing.
And I have a support staff. That's what's really important. Support
do.
staff.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
We're supportive of you.
All right. Gino starts things off and says, "Hey, Dr. Love, this is Gino.
Okay, Gino.
Would taking my wife to the Lincoln Stars playoff game at home tonight against Sioux City be a good date idea?" Gino,
I think I don't know if you can hit on something better. I really don't. I mean, right now that would be a ridiculous great time. It's playoff hockey, and it incredible. I mean, when you get there, also they have concession stand, which is really good. They have ice cold beer there. The atmosphere is crazy, and it's interactive fun, and it's something unique like that. Hey, you want to go to dinner? Yeah, that's awesome. We've done that 4,000 times. Now the next question is like I'm thinking about splurging a little bit too. Maybe you throw a jersey on her. Maybe you throw a jersey on. That when you get there, see if you can get a jersey.
Or when you get home.
Or when you
Hey. But what about before? What about before or after? What are you doing? What's the before party?
To me, game's over. I'm over.
Okay.
Pre is something I'm over. Yeah. I'm not going like, okay, we're doing after the game. No, once we get to that, the pre part of it would be incredible. And so that's what you want to be able to have. But you want to be something that is in the vicinity. So you don't want to be all of a sudden like, hey, I'm going to hop on. I'm going to take off and be on the wrong side of town. Then we got a bus over there. Then we got to then hop in the car and drive all the way across town. I want to go inline. So the first thing I'm checking out is inline facilities of where I can go that's somewhat close with that. And I'm also going to this too, for no meal, appetizer only.
Okay, why is that?
No, you don't want to be heavy bogged down with looking at menus and stuff.
Totally agree.
You want to walk in and be like, hey, I'll take the nachos, go and but put extra chicken on or extra beef on, whatever. That's what we're going with. We're doing nachos. We're doing something very simple, and then we're going to the game. We're going to be into the game.
Yes,
it's a big deal to be into the game.
Don't be too cool to cheer.
No,
right?
yeah, no,
Come
don't
on.
be too cool.
Is there any romance at all? Is this just mostly a sporting thing?
No, I don't want to see a bunch of hand holding going on and stuff
Hockey
like
game?
that.
Come on.
No, let's get into it like that. And then also like that, you want, and then the other team too. Boo! Make sure you boo the other team. Yeah, you want to do
This is fun. This is not.
Yeah, get into it.
Don't gaze into her eyes and do weird stuff.
Yeah, nothing. No. Then have a plan in between.
Do weird
and
stuff.
then explain.
What was that?
Don't do weird stuff. Explain to her a little bit that, hey, listen, there's going to be 2 periods. We're going to take a break in between the first and second and third. That's when we go out, get our concessions, do our stuff. So they kind of understand. So she understands the game a little bit. She doesn't know, like, well, what do you mean? There's not a halftime? No, there's not a halftime.
We might need
there's
that.
a break. So you want to give them a little bit of instruction. And don't try to overcomplicate the rules. That's icing. Icing means that no, don't overcomplicate any of that stuff. Just say what just happened right there. That's a rule violation. No big deal. Then just move on. Just move on to it. And then talk about, but teach them some things about the game. Say, honey, watch how they substitute. And they're like, what do you mean? Watch how they go. It's a hockey substitution. And there's no stopping. There's no like that. They buzz you in. Watch how they go on and off like that. And then take a good look at the goalie, too. Just look at all the gear he's got on, all the thing that's going on. A lot of padding.
Do some teaching.
Do some teaching, but the substitution is fun. She'll be enthralled with that. Like, oh wow, I didn't realize that's how they got on and off the ice.
Line change.
Line change.
Exactly.
Line change. Teach them the line change.
You might ask her, did you know who the great one is? Did you know who the
Ask her
great
that, and then also maybe one last thing would be
Not the great one.
also tell her to watch the officials. They can skate like no other. Because they have to get in and out. They got to get in and out of situations. They're all of a sudden in harm's way a lot. So show her that.
Dr. Love.
Okay.
And they can skate backwards really good.
Good question from Gino. We go
Thank
now
you.
to the phones where
Phone.
Reed in Des Moines is back. Reed, you're on Dr. Love. What's your question?
Good morning, guys. So I currently am managing a skateboard shop here in Des Moines, and skateboarding is a big part of my life and my family's life. And recently, Tony Hawk announced that he is releasing a video game, and that video game comes out on my wife and I's 11th anniversary.
Okay.
So I'm curious, it's obviously the no-brainer gift for her to get for me for our anniversary. So should I be subtle or obvious? The thing to know about my wife is she's a very practical gift type person, and she also hates surprises. So I'm curious how I should handle trying to get what I want for my anniversary here.
I think it's pretty simple on this, how I'd handle this one, because it sounds to me if you don't do any sort of, if you don't even mention this, if you just let it be, that this gift is not arriving. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't really follow the skate stuff as much, so I don't even know if she would know that it's coming out.
Yeah, then have some fun with this about that. You go ahead and you buy that for yourself. You buy the gift for yourself. You wrap it up. You have a big thing, and also it's like, oh wow, thank you, honey. What's here on the? And then you open it up and you just lose it, and you're just like, I can't believe you did this for me. This is incredible. You knew how much I would love this. She'll be a little befuddled, with that.
It's
Or
good.
you have that, but I would tie it into yourself. Yes, I would have some fun with this.
Yeah, I would too.
Like that. That would be a time to be able to tie. That way you get the gift. Everyone has a good kind of a laugh about it. Have a pretty good time with it right there, and then you have something else to go with. And I think that would be my advice for that. Instead of trying to drop the, hey, this is something that would be cool. Look at this. This is, don't say a word about it. Don't say a word about it, and you gift yourself. You deserve it. You run an incredible shop right there. There's probably a park near you, I'd imagine, where people are out on the skateboards and on the boards. So yeah, I would have some fun with it. I would have some fun with like that. Now, or also,
It's a hard question.
do you guys have kids?
Yeah, we have one.
Okay, maybe we could do that also. Hey, this is from Tony. What Tony get me? Oh, this is incredible. Like that, all of a sudden, oh, how did you know that the new game was coming out? I mean, because Hawk, what a dude. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you for calling in.
Reed.
Thanks, Reed. Have some fun with it. Go get yourself that gift right now.
Sounds good.
All right.
I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
There's Reed in Des Moines.
That was a hard one.
What's that?
That's a hard one.
It is
It's a hard question.
I'm just telling you right now, I think
Dr. Love.
anytime you try to drop in the hint, I'm not a hinter.
You're not?
I'm not a hinter
You're
with
not?
that. No, I'm not. I'm not like, oh, wow, that would. Then all of a sudden you're like going, oh, no, just have some fun with it. I'm not a big hinter.
Can get complicated.
Get
out there.
complicated. Love is real.
We got some good texts. We'll go to YouTube. One of our favorites
YouTube.
is Mr. Blitzkrieg is back with us.
Yes, we love
He's got a lot going on.
He had the sup problem a couple weeks ago.
Yes. And he's been texting exes.
So
a lot.
He says this, Dr. Love, I'm here. What other than the word sup can I send that X before Easter time? Last time I got the middle finger emoji. And I'm looking for something more. I need some Easter love, Mr. Blitzkrieg.
He needs some Easter love.
The sup did not work.
Come on now,
Okay,
Dr. Love.
well,
we need
it's
you.
hard to go with, but the one thing you want to think of is you want to go open-ended question.
Oh.
So there has to be a response. It's not a yes, no, or middle finger.
Okay, so what is
so
that?
some sort of a Easter question of some sort to try to create some back and forth via the
Dialogue?
phone, some dialogue. You're trying to create a little bit of dialogue here. So you want to go with something like that where she has to basically respond in some avenue.
Not yes
Like
or
that.
no.
Not yes or no. So you want to
What
go
do you got
with-
going this
You got to
weekend?
go with some sort of an Easter theme question. You want to go with some sort of Easter theme question, and then you want to be able to try to get a response going. I think it's going to be tough when you got the middle finger last week.
Got the middle finger.
Not sure it's going to go a long ways, Blitzkrieg, but I would give that a shot.
Hey, Bunny, what do you got going this week?
Yeah, something
like that.
just something you have.
You say Bunny?
Hey,
No,
Bunny.
Said Bunny to.
You could use the word peeps for Easter. But, you want to come with something kind of open-ended, try to get some sort of dialogue going with her like that. Maybe
That's a good idea.
It's a hard
good.
one.
No, these are hard today.
Yeah, it's a hard one to be able to go, but you want to create some sort of, the only way you're going to get anywhere is to get some actual back and forth conversation going a little bit.
Love is complicated.
Very complicated. Great question.
This one from Guilt Nerd says, Dr. Love, my wife's birthday is coming up. My buddies want to do a golf trip on the same weekend. She says it's fine.
Oh, boy.
Is this one of those places where I'm supposed to read into it or just take her at her word and it's fine and go with my pals? That's from Guilt Nerd.
Great question. I'm going to go 100% with it. It is fine.
Oh.
It is fine.
Dr. Love.
Because this is your chance to be a hero. If you have something set, if you want to downplay it very much, it's just like, thank you for letting me go. And then all of a sudden, there's something that magical happens the day that you're gone. So you're gone with the fellas, you're doing this, and all of a sudden the ring doorbell goes off and something shows up. And also it's not one thing, it's 3 or 4 things. And it's all of a sudden, and you tie and you go to her best friend and say, listen, I'll handle it financially with what we're going to do, but I want you guys to be able to go to coffee at this place, and I have this set up for them. Or also going to be, she has a friend, and this friend is someone that she's very connected with, but she hasn't seen for a while, whatever like that. And you tie this friend into making an appearance while you're gone. Then she never even knows you're gone or doesn't really care that you're
forgets
gone.
about you.
Doesn't have any.
You're going, though.
But you're going. I'm going.
You're on the golf
I'm
trip. You're on
going
the golf trip.
because she said yes. Like that.
Dr.
And then
Love.
and all you really do is you go with, thank you, I appreciate that. Then you act as if nothing else is going on. So she's thinking like, okay, that's a lot. Then all of a sudden her day, though, on that Saturday ends up being Xanadu Saturday. And even though you're not there, she is beyond happy.
That is interesting.
Beyond happy.
I thought for sure you'd say no golf.
Well.
No golf. You go and you set up a day for her that she'll never forget. And that will change her life. And she'll be more like going, he went on this event and he made my day even better to be able to do that.
I think there's something to that.
Think about who did you jump in the Gulf with?
Haas.
How's Haas doing?
He's doing pretty good.
With that,
Yeah.
What if all of a sudden, just out of the blue like that, Trixie set up Haas to come down for the day? What if all of a sudden
that'd be amazing.
if Haas rolled in here right now?
That'd be amazing.
Like, what are you doing like that?
That'd be amazing.
I'm here till
That'd
noon.
freaky.
It would freaky fun, wouldn't it be? And just laughing about old times, like everything.
Yeah.
She's got bullet. She's got this. It's just you and Haas for the day.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. So set up the most amazing day for her, but don't say, well, I'm gonna do something for you. Just be like, thank you, and that I appreciate that. And then that Saturday, whatever that day is, it explodes, and all you're getting is emoji text the whole time.
Yeah, while you're golfing.
Love you, a big heart, all those emojis are coming across. I can't believe Connie's here. How did you get Connie here? Well,
it'd be a show of power too.
It would be.
Like, I can golf and do this.
Yes,
I can golf and take care of you.
And imagine telling the guys, is your wife upset? Check this text out.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think
show you
so.
this one. That's amazing advice.
Well, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that.
I didn't think you'd go that direction. I thought for sure you'd say no, you do not go golf.
One more quick one for Dr. Love. This is from Derek in a car driving on Highway 77.
Derek.
Everyone's on 77.
Dr. Love, for this weekend, Easter weekend, is it acceptable to present my wife of over 30 years a gift card for a flower arrangement, or should I just go purchase the recommended Easter lily?
Okay, a couple things with that. Right off the bat, okay, the gift card's a no.
Yeah. For flowers.
No, you don't just do a gift card for flowers like that. That would be
Derek.
Come on, Derek.
That's a hard no. Also like that, you want to go get something, but don't do the lily. Just make sure you go with some sort of a unique arrangement or something that is whether it be a tree, a bush, something that also that stays with you. So you always remember like that. Hey, do you remember the Easter of 25?
Oh, yeah.
Boom, right there. And it's in the yard, and it's still growing, still going. Like that. I was always big on, if you're going to give, let's say, I would do roses like that, but do like yellow and purple roses. So it's a different, where it's like, oh, wow, this is not even remotely close to what anybody else got.
Yellow, purple.
Yeah, so do something that's very Eastery. The gift card is a hard no on that one. A hard no for the gift. Hey, go get your own. Go get your own flowers. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek.
Go with the unique flower arrangement or something that also is going to be like that. This stands for my Easter love for you. It's going to be every year.
Dr. Love.
It's going to show up again. So I like those two.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea to have something in your yard.
Yes.
Right?
Chris P. says also, this is a comment, not a question. It says, for Dr. Love, just want to let you know, we had our 25th wedding anniversary this past week. Everything is wonderful.